Prepare yourselves. My evil eye is out to destroy you.
Tonight is Halloween.
Halloween is Satan's night, the night of the devil.
Bolted doors and windows barred. Guard dogs prowling in the yard. Won't protect you in your bed. Nothing from pumpkin.
Samhain, also known as All Hallows Eve, also known as Halloween. Predating Christianity, the Celtic holiday was celebrated on the one night between autumn and winter, when the barrier between the living and the dead was thinnest, and often involved rituals that included human sacrifice.
You know why we celebrate Halloween? Long time ago, it was a night of great power, when the days grew short, and the spirits of the dead returned to their homes to warm themselves by the fireside.
It's a Celtic word. Samhain. It means the Lord of the Dead. The end of summer. The festival of Samhain.
Tonight is about respecting the dead. Because this is the one night. Dead. All sorts of other things. Roam free. Pay us a visit.
Your blazing speed won't save you from my rolling eyeball.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Howdy.
We got another guest. I'll bring him out. I didn't want to add him while the video was playing, but it's Flesh Wound Dan. What's
You
up?
should have left him.
Can't leave Dan out.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Pretty good.
Boy,
pretty good.
Chris.
It's going good here. Dollar Tree has the flavored Fruit Chew Tootsie Rolls. So
Nice. I need to go
man,
check that out.
I can't be getting. I can't eat Tootsie Rolls, dots, shit like that.
really, why?
Teeth, man, they get stuck in my teeth, and
Yeah,
I'm picking them
feeling-
out.
Dots do. I don't think Tootsie Rolls are that bad. At least
They have
these.
super chewy candy like that.
You guys want to do the music thing? Sometimes I wonder if it's annoying.
What's the music thing?
Music thing.
The little
I've never done such a thing.
they just added where you can add your own music.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have time to take advantage of that before the stream, but
Damn, that's kind of cool.
we also have Brandon Autry with us.
I could get behind this, dude. Just like some fucking smooth jazz in the background.
This is the only good one.
Yeah,
like
man.
the rest are pretty lame.
Hey, all you weary travelers, you tuned in to 105.7.
There's Adrian Barbeau and Jeter.
And Jamie Hart. What's up, guys? Listen to this one, dude. Which one is it? It's really bad. It's this one. It's called Rock.
That's Rock, all right.
That's that's the intro to multiple podcasts I watch.
Is it really?
Yeah, a lot of people are using the Rock one.
All right. Well, I just figured, because I fell behind on my video this week.
I feel like we got a vibe with it though. Like,
Jonathan loves this. You didn't know about the setting?
I just no. I mean, I wasn't streaming for a long time, so.
There you go, man. Now you know.
Well, you got the new Mr. Bombastic.
Now you know.
Yeah, this can be the bombastic theme song. This is what plays when you walk down the street.
I get behind this, man. Like, I mean, I can see it. Like, it's like kind of sunny, cool outside, so you got a jacket on, you know.
All right, but I got some haul stuff. I figured I'd go through it, and we would
Did you
just
get it local?
Bullshit. What's that?
Did you get it local?
Most of it, yeah. The
So
big one, the juicy one. It's not a movie. It is
Oh.
a prop replica that I wanted forever.
No.
That I finally got. Do you want me to start with that, or
Yeah, start with it. You're obviously excited about it.
yeah? Because I've been sitting on it for like over a week. It is the motherfucking Necronomicon, boys.
Nice.
Dope as hell, man.
I mean, Evil Dead 2 is my favorite movie.
A lot of people say that, and like, I don't have any arguments. Evil Dead 2 is awesome.
If you had to show somebody one Evil Dead movie, and they're only going to watch one their entire life, you show them Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. I mean, Army of Darkness, we talked about this in that one stream that me and Dan did. I kind of cheat and count them as like favorite horror, favorite action movie, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, so they can both kind of be my favorite because they're both pretty equal to me.
Yeah, well, I place it below Evil Dead 1 and 2, but I love it. I mean, I think Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Fucking dope, dude.
Hold on, how do I make myself full screen? Is it this?
Yep.
Look at this bad boy. Rumor has it it's found in human flesh.
Looks really good. Now, here's the question: you taking it out of the box, or is this
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna play with this thing.
Just don't read it out loud, I guess. I guess you can read it in your head.
I mean, if I do that, what'll happen?
I don't know. The sequel hasn't come out yet.
What do you guys think? Do you think that's gonna be good? I've got some
Who
hope.
knows, dude? Like, I'm taking everything a little lighter these days. I just want to have fun.
I understand. I'm not saying I know somebody that's seen it or anything, but I understand it's good. Now, I don't know. My opinion might be different, but I've heard good things.
Well, they haven't let me down. And then a guy who during that whole like decade hated remakes and still kind of does, that one I love. And like I have a lot of faith in Raimi and Campbell and Tappert to like protect it.
You're gonna have that crowd that, because it's not like a Bruce Campbell movie, may not like it, but if you're okay
Well,
with,
I think we kind of did away with that crowd with the first Evil Dead remake, requel, or whatever you want to call it.
there's still people that will shit on it for that reason, but I think it's gained respect over the years.
I think we should all be extremely happy that we got Ash versus Evil Dead, and just call it a night.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, like that's wild that we got that. Like,
and it was
that
damn
was like,
good.
That was like, man, it was so perfect. Even I think a lot of people didn't like the last season. I loved every single episode.
So I think that was a nice swan song. It's really enough Ash if you think about it.
And Bruce Campbell is in his 60s. He's a grandpa, you know. At a certain point, you're not going to get more. first.
If you want to throw me
Smells
an
good.
Ash cameo
That's cool.
or something, I'm not gonna complain about it.
Came with a packet of free Kandarian silica gel.
That stuff is great on tacos.
You're gonna have somebody
This
just
thing,
like
dude.
bleeding.
Oh my
out.
god.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't eat this shit.
Remember, we're in the Tide Pod generation. You got to specify.
Yeah, don't eat that thing that comes to your shoes.
Is it weird to smell it?
No, what's it smell like? Because the little one, the DVD from Anchor Bay, have you ever seen that?
I used to see it back in the day at
I got mine
FIE.
still. Hang on, I may have to get a step stool.
It smells like latex, like brand new latex.
That's
Man,
cool.
that's so sick, dude.
Yeah, I gotta get a step stool.
We got another guest here. What's up, Jess?
He's
Oh,
back.
Chris. I can't
See
stay
this
too
thing?
long, but that is badass.
I know,
So,
dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Mr. Bombastic has to get to the top shelf. I have to get a step stool.
No shame. I've got a step stool. I've got.
Dan, I thought you were like 7'2".
I'm not that tall at all, dude. I'm like 5'11", not even 6 foot.
Man,
I was
look-
hoping. Oh, there you go.
It doesn't scream anymore.
Well, I mean,
Most
it's like 80 years old. Some of this
This thing
art.
is- Oh my god, no!
Oh, did
Never
you mess
mind.
it up?
Is it falling apart yet?
Yes, it is.
Oh man.
Oh no!
I think that happened to Piz. Yeah.
Ah. Well, that's never coming out of the box again.
Those things are notorious for flaking apart.
If you have one that's unopened, your best bet is to keep it that way at this point. It's probably holding it together. But I see
I'm sorry.
Jamie's talking about getting a steelbook signed at Scarefest. I'm going to bring something random. I'm not 100% sure yet, but for all of you guys to sign. And yeah, as of now, it's a Yui Bowl signed House of the Dead poster. Because the only reason I could have to hang that up is if I get you guys all to sign it. So that is the reason.
Hey, I defend House of the Dead, man. I think it's a classic so bad it's good movie. It's hilarious, dude.
Bull's not a terrible filmmaker if you look at some of the stuff he did later on. Tunnel Rats is a decent Vietnam movie. I think we talked about
See,
the
Jess is
Rampage
bobbing
movies.
too. Although, you know what? I think I know what it is. Yep.
Hey, I don't want to sound like a queer or nothing, but Jonathan, you had a nice ass.
It's pretty
know,
tight,
dude.
bro.
I mean, I keep it. I keeps it tight.
Orgasmo.
I'm just kind of like looking at this thing. This thing is so sick. But this is like one of those Grail things that I thought I might not ever get, but
Well, I hope it's not made out of freaking latex because it'll just fall apart in 15 years.
I think
It's
it
pro-
is. But
It's probably better material than the DVD, to be honest.
I was just about to say, man, and this thing did not fall apart either.
I'm gonna treat it with oils every day, so it's nice and fresh.
Sir, this is the slickest Necronomicon I've ever seen.
I'm stoked. I want to get off here and play with it, like sit on the floor like Indian style and just like
Flip through it.
demons.
I'll bring Sharpies, Jamie.
Can you read Latin? There you go.
Big T says this is definitely a smoke and chill stream.
Hell yeah.
Ew.
Perfect timing.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
so-
you're talking about.
Did you win that trivia show?
I did, but it wasn't any kind of massacre. I mean, they had like a Scream question that I think I named survivors. I don't think I even named the killers, but I was just struggling to remember. So I missed a few. I missed the amount of Final Destinations there were, which the
How could
Final
you miss
Destination.
that?
You know,
There's 5, right?
perfect. Yes.
6.
Yes.
5? Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting because you both said 6 and it was 5.
You got 1, 2, 3, The Final Destination, and Final Destination.
Final Destination.
Yeah.
Ash and Evil Dead was delightful, Jamie.
I'll tell you guys what, if you're looking, because not a lot of people watch this, it seems, sadly, but if you like Ash vs. the Evil Dead, Stand Against Evil. It is
That's the one with
probably
Dr. Cox in it, right?
I don't know Dr. Cox, but John C. McGinley from
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good show. Also,
you didn't watch Scrubs, Dan? Sorry, Chris.
I know
Also-
what it is, and I watched a little, but not really. I know he was on that.
Scrubs is good, man. It has to hold up.
It's not a
great show.
revisitable thing for me, though.
I've watched through it 3 times, I think. Me and my wife sometimes.
I've watched
pick,
through
like,
it twice, but that last season, I never go to. Like, I just stop.
Oh yeah, well that's where they tried to do like a college years thing. It was really weird. We got Ben Grimm.
Ben, why don't you ever hop on one of these things, man? Get in here.
You need to, Ben. At this point, I think you'd have a fast.
If you don't get on a
growing
stream
channel.
soon, I'm going to assume that you're out.
Oh, that's
Plot twist.
It's a good theory.
Just rips the skin off.
He may not get on with us, but he's always there.
He gets off.
Exactly. See.
Well,
But yeah.
the
Also,
opinions in this broadcast, Ben, do not represent.
The horror moment. Ben just like skins himself with a knife. And it's like, surprise, nerds.
Yeah, Scrubs didn't have the greatest Halloween episodes. Some
I rem-
Halloween episodes are just kind of like,
Yeah.
they're kind of by default. They don't really put a lot of effort into it.
We're gonna try and like watch some randomly this year.
Roseanne.
Well, that's the king. I don't
That's
think any. Yeah, I can't.
Really, all of those
Yeah.
mid '90s really popular sitcoms. I remember like TGIF, like there'd be a dedicated week where every single one of the shows was Halloween episode. Like the Boy Meets World, like Scream ripoff Halloween episode is amazing.
I remember that. After that tournament, though, Maitland Ward, you're gonna see her differently. Hey, Jessica.
What's up?
Buddy, she was on my radar way before that tournament. I have the internet, sir.
I remember when
another,
Gator was on. Oh, sorry. I remember when Gator was on Boy Meets World.
Oh yeah,
he was that
Frankie Stachino's
bully's,
dad.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ethan Suplee, who is fucking jacked now.
I've been meaning to go back to Boy Meets World and see how good it is. I bet the later episodes are still pretty funny because
The later ones are.
yeah.
Eric, when like he went off the deep end, just a complete idiot.
Didn't he go like really emo and they had a lot of dramatic episodes from what I remember? Like he was in a gang, or maybe I'm thinking of some other show.
Hey, I'm down. Different television specials. I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be there. Those are really fun streams.
They really are. It's fun. It's fun background, you know.
We got somebody else in the green room, I guess is what you call it.
In the green room.
Jay the Stingray.
What's up?
What's going on,
What's up,
brother?
guys? Congrats on the win, Dan.
Thank you. I
Jay,
think I only got him by like 4 questions, so.
Jay, did you know that only you can prevent forest fires?
I hope so.
Smokey told me.
So, Jonathan, I've been trying out this Delta 8.
You got the flying monkey, didn't you?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Is that that's the one that actually like gives you a buzz, right?
Yes, it does, sir. It'll do more than
It's
give
not
you a
bad.
buzz. You keep puffing on that thing, you'll find
After you
out.
guys left, man, I got pretty fucking weird. I had to leave Jake's stream.
starting to see her hand move.
Did you see this, Jay? I just unboxed this. Look at this motherfucker, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so sexy.
It's
It
so
smells
much
good.
bigger too.
Chris is
Is that off Etsy or something?
No, it's
That's
Trick or Treat Studios.
Oh, I didn't know
your
that.
wife's
uh,
gonna be like, Chris, you cannot bring it in the bedroom. Like you can't. Like he's got it set up like a picture, like right there by the bed.
That's cool, man.
I know, dude.
That is fucking dope.
I'm gonna be summoning demons this October.
Heck yeah.
So do they have those at Halloween Havoc? Located next to King's Great Buys Plus.
Yeah, on Southtown Boulevard.
Yeah.
No, she didn't get any.
Oh man, how much? I need to come in and get that ends mask. I know
We
it's
got
like $70-ish bucks, I think.
We got a few, man. We got Jeepers Creepers, Art the Clown. We got some pretty cool stuff.
The only like latex masks I'm gonna like allow myself to buy is the Halloween Michael Myers masks. Like,
I only want one. I want Curse. That's the only one I want. And it's because I'm a huge Beekler fan.
I gotta say, man, the fucking just the part one, just the original shape mask from Trick or Treat Studios. I really don't know how you do better than that.
I mean, they're really good quality, man. They
are.
look, all of them look awesome in a way. Like the 2 mask looks pretty sick, especially
I've
like
got
in
the-
person.
Did they do a Ben Tramer?
2 with the blood tears.
Nice.
Did they do a Ben Tramer mask?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Because that would be fucking cool to have.
I know they did every I'm pretty sure they did every H2O mask, like except for the CGI.
I want a CGI mask.
I've seen custom jobs.
Like it's like a fucking QR code that you stick on your forehead, and like when you take the picture, there it is. $1 million. Fucking Trick or Treat Studios.
What's
You're
that?
Welcome.
NFT. It's a good NFT for you to
Yeah,
make.
you're welcome. That is your IP now.
You just need to download it to your LED mask. You'll be good to go.
Dude, hey, show the audience that shit. That thing is cool, man.
It doesn't really do it justice on camera, honestly. But
No, because you get like the flicker effect, but in person,
Yeah.
I understand they're pretty fucking dope.
Hey, isn't that Devon Graham?
And can't you like upload faces and shit too?
yeah, you could do all kinds of shit. It's just doing like random now. I don't even know what fire. I think
It's a spooky ghost.
It's a ghost.
Ooh, an eagle. I don't know what that is.
I don't know
Is
what
it
that
an
is.
eagle?
It's a
That's pretty
amorphous
cool.
blob.
Tom Selleck's mustache.
The future is now.
Oh, it's Tempest 2000.
Whoa.
Wear it to a rave.
Yeah, man. If you're a raver and you don't own one of these, you'll be the coolest cat at the silent disco.
Someone touch my nipples.
Oh yeah, but what I was saying earlier, another good show if you're a fan of like the Evil Dead show is Todd and the Book of Pure Evil, and it only went 2 seasons, which is a crime because that was a great show.
Was
You know what just entered my mind for no reason at all? Do you guys remember that weird ass like 2007-ish direct to video Jack Brooks Monster Slayer?
Yep.
Yeah, that I was surprised they didn't have sequels.
Yeah,
to it.
like what the
Seemed-
fuck, man? I remember
good.
that. That was pretty cool. I think I have the DVD.
Was it good? I saw it.
I remember
It's
enjoying
a fun
it.
movie. Yeah, it's fun.
Like creature movie. It was fun.
Kind
I
of felt like something that they were gonna do follow-ups
Yeah.
to, but
I assumed it would be like a CGI fest. I think I skipped it.
Oh, no, it's all
for that
practical.
reason. Oh, really?
All practical. That's what makes it really
yeah,
fun.
it's a mix. But yeah, a lot of practical in that.
I wonder if it's on Tubi.
I
It
can't
feels
imagine.
like a Tubi special, man.
Yeah, it was a kind of a discount bin favorite for a while. Not taking anything away from it, but that one was always out there for a long time.
I saw another one called I think it was Book of Monsters. It was okay. It was kind of like a Evil Dead knockoff that
Nicholas Vince, the Chatterers, and that played the dad.
It is on Tubi. Jack Brooks.
There you go.
I'll check that out then. I mean, I'm always down for like an Evil Dead knockoff. It's like my favorite subgenre, probably almost. Like I love Deathgasm and like Night of the Demons, all that kind of stuff.
I think like one of it was a habit for a while where they would put like in the vein of Evil Dead or something on the back cover, and that was always usually a mistake.
Well, like Studio 666, that's a good one that kind of, it has other vibes in it too, but it's got a lot of Evil Dead, like the spirit of that.
Well, I'll throw one out from actually it's the director duo that did Puppet Master Littlest Reich. Wither is a really good Swedish Evil Dead knockoff.
Wither.
Yeah, I've heard of that, and it is.
I would
on Tubi,
imagine
I'm
it's
pretty
on
sure.
Tubi.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
There you go. Yeah, there was a BDR available for a while, but it's out of print. But it's well worth your time.
Another good one, the one I just reviewed, is Slaughter Day.
Yeah, I saw your review of that. I haven't. Yeah,
You haven't watched it yet?
I popped it in just to kind of, get. We didn't end up reviewing it for some reason, so I just put it on the back burner. But yeah,
it's a blast, dude. It's full of flaws due to like lack of I mean, they were just using like a camcorder with a built-in mic. So there's horrible audio, horrible editing, but it is so fun, and the practical effects are so ambitious.
That's
you
what all
either
that Visual Vengeance shit is, man. It's just fun. It's made with good art.
Yeah. They may run out of like quality titles at some point.
They could have had the Corn Shucker.
You either have a taste for that SOB stuff or you don't. I mean, they're the hardest ones to recommend to people because it's like, well, what have you seen? Have you seen like Boarding House and 555 and
The Wood Chipper Massacre?
Yeah, Wood Chipper Massacre, Splatter Farm, but yeah, there's. I mean, that's kind of more or less what I did. So I do have a soft spot.
I mean, I'm not as versed in shot on video. I know, like, to me, it was always Sledgehammer, Things, and
Things
Japanese
is a good
Evil
one.
Dead, the Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder from Hell.
Yeah.
Those are the only three I really knew of and like Camp Blood. But I always love the charm in those movies and the ambition. That's what gets me through a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't recommend them all. I mean, there are some that are just slogs and they're hard to sit through, but every once in a while that charm comes. The Polonia, Mark Polonia now, but the Polonia brothers used to make really cheap SOB stuff. They started when they were literally teenagers. And it's funny because that stuff I enjoy. The new stuff they do, by and large, not at all. But it just that same DIY.
What is the equivalent? What do you call today's equivalent? It's not shot on video. It's shot on phone.
Digital shot on. I mean, I don't know. You can see, and it's not as aesthetically pleasing. But if you watch like Clownado, and it's got that really sharp digital look that I don't understand. I don't even understand what's happening.
It needs to look like garbage, right? Like if it is garbage, we need it to look appropriately.
It has to be a happy accident, and that's the problem. A lot of these movies now, meme movie is like the new term that people are throwing out there. But like, you're not gonna just get me with by calling something Sharkula, because most of those movies, like you have a laugh at the cover, but then the movie is just
I don't want to see any of that. Like I laugh at that it exists.
Yeah,
like, it's like that's fucking great, and then I'll move on.
Yeah.
And Todd Sheets, who did Clownado, he's another OG.
Clownado is a real thing.
Clownado.
It's wild, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it.
No, I didn't.
And
like
part
it
of it
either.
was because that I call it the digital stink.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not about the effort they put into it. It's about like the video quality. Something about that digital, like I said, I don't even know what it is that's happening. I just can spot it, and I don't like it. That's the Rob Zombie's Monsters trailer had that look, and it's just, it doesn't look good.
Did you ever watch this, Chris?
No,
Wormwood?
that's another one. There was a lot of those video store things like Zombies. I was burnt out on when that came out.
Well, this is kind of in the vein of Evil Dead, you know, kind of, I would say. It's kind of got the horror comedy deal going for it.
Did you see the sequel yet?
Not yet. Is it good?
It's different, but yeah, I liked it.
The sequel to what?
Wormwood.
Never seen Wormwood.
I'll check it out. There's a lot of stuff in that time period. I was kind of like jaded, and I was skipping a lot of stuff. And I'm going back and revisiting it now. Like Orphan. I skipped Orphan, and I watched it to get ready for First Kill, and that movie's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I pretty much watched everything that went theatrical at that point, like horror-wise. Tried to.
Well, see, I was the opposite. I was so over what was happening in the theater, and I was like in Blockbuster and like later on Family Video. Ben says there's a Bollywood Evil Dead remake that's basically scene for scene,
except for the musical number in the middle. I'm guessing.
Yeah, do they dance all the time? Because I know that's.
Oh, you know,
I could see the tree fucking getting down, man.
Bagda Zara, if I'm saying that right.
I have the
Bagda Zara.
Mahakal, the Nightmare on Elm Street one. I have that on Blu-ray now.
They have and I'm not sure if it's India. It's India adjacent. It's one of those places. They have a long-running franchise called Rock and Roll, Rock, Rattle and Roll or something. Dan, do you know what I'm talking about?
Not exactly, but
there's like 25 of them.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And-
like maybe Pakistani, maybe? I don't know.
I'm not sure. It's something weird though, like Rock, Rattle and Roll or something like that. But they look pretty cool because it's like an anthology franchise, and they get crazy, like Killer Dolls and stuff.
There's some stuff that you can find like on YouTube. I think all the I mean it's more serious, but the Sitchin series is up there, and some of that stuff it's tough for people because you almost have to know what you're looking for to even find it, because even Netflix has a lot of Indian stuff at the very least.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
those-
look for it real quick.
Those
I think
ones
it's
from Indonesia. that
It's
Lauren likes
Filipino.
so much.
Yeah, Indonesian stuff is awesome.
Like
It's
the doll.
Filipino, and it's called Shake, Rattle, Roll.
Oh, okay. There's a lot. Sadly, there's a lot of like golden era stuff from the Philippines that's just gone.
It's ran
Lost,
from
you know.
1984 to 2014.
Hell of a run. You have to watch the In Search of Wang Wang documentary. It's pretty good.
And Creature Cabin, that's one I heard about on y'all's Flesh Wound Review.
Yeah,
that I was
yeah.
gonna check out.
That was fun.
Creature Cabin.
Yeah.
Another couple Blu-rays I got. These were both because of Ben. I picked up Wrong Turn 5
Nice.
and Joyride 3. And the reason I'm lumping them together is because they have the same director, Declan O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
That guy doesn't make great movies, but he makes like practical effects heavy movies in a time that wasn't really a thing. I liked that. It made them a lot more fun. Joyride 3 has some pretty cool practical effects.
It's been a while. I think we were talking about revisiting that trilogy at some point.
I don't know that I've seen the third one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a straight up slasher movie. Daily Ghost is here. What's up, buddy?
It's a ghost.
Big T asks if anybody's seen Benny Loves You.
I liked it. Yeah,
it was
I liked
good
it.
stuff.
Yeah, we have a review on that going back a ways. Surprised that one wasn't embraced a little bit more, actually.
Oh, yeah.
That guy made it like himself, didn't he? Just like over time.
Yeah, as far as like sort of goofy like puppet type things, like I had fun with it.
I mean, I always try a good Killer Doll movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another couple I got at the Mega Replay around here that were pretty crazy finds. I got Halfway House.
That, yeah. I'm not going to say it's a great movie, but I like it a lot.
I haven't watched it yet.
Mega Replay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What
there's
the
a
fuck is
guy
going on there?
There's a guy in our town that he's a collector and he is dropping like boutique
Little bits at a
label
time.
releases in there.
Little bits at a time.
Like he just buys it, watches it once, and just.
I guess.
No, like it comes in waves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there'll
but-
always be like 3 or 4 in there. And
Yeah, I got Massacre at Central High. I got Tammy and the T-Rex. I got Forbidden World.
You're lucky because there's a lot of boutique stuff. Like you just don't find it used in the droves.
No, that's what I'm saying. I've been doing this forever, and I never see
Yeah.
that shit.
Because the collectors are, the.
And if you do see
what's
it, you
left,
see
and they
one.
keep
You
it.
don't walk through and get a stack of 4 or 5.
No. I'll get lucky once in a while, and kind of the same, but. Yeah, it's like some doctor or lawyer or something that just doesn't give a shit and will drop that stuff for
I wish
pennies.
dude just come see me instead. Cut out the
Yeah,
middleman.
Just
I give
hang
'em what
out,
they give 'em.
hang out in the store, and if you see a big pack of like Severin and Attic Expeditions.
Attic Expeditions. I did watch this one. This movie I loved it. It's not good, but I loved it.
It's a decent movie. I have the Blu-ray. I haven't rewatched it, but
It reminds me of something they would have played in the 90s on IFC. You know what I'm saying?
Jeffrey Combs, Seth Green, Alice Cooper. It's got an interesting
Seth-
cast.
Seth Green in the weirdest role he's ever fucking done, man.
Yeah.
He was just experimenting on that role, dude. He didn't give a fuck, I don't think.
Yeah, before he became like not before, actually. I think Family Guy was around that time. Maybe he shot that while he was on hiatus, but
was it?
Yeah,
that's 2000.
Yeah, oh, okay,
This is
that's-
like Buffy era when he was Oz on Buffy.
Yeah. Because Family Guy I think started in '99 because they had a Y2K episode, if I remember right. Then they canceled it.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, they canceled it. It went away for a few years, and they were like, "Holy shit, this is kicking ass on replays." So, yeah.
I did not think it started that early. That's crazy.
And Green had 2 Austin Powers movies under his belt by then too.
Yeah.
And Ticks. The masterpiece Ticks.
Can't Hardly Wait, I think.
Rough ass Carlton, man.
Can't Hardly wait. I love that movie for some reason.
I like
do
it too,
man.
Apparently, there's an
Blu-ray of that
R-rated
at
cut.
Menards. What?
That movie was I can't remember the whole story, and I know somebody who can probably tell you more about it, but yeah, it had initially began its life as like a more R-rated sort of American Pie type thing, and you can still kind of see where there might be those elements that are missing. I can't. I'll try and actually ask again specifically, but I don't.
What was it just going to be raunchier?
Yeah, I mean, because that's like firmly like that American Pie wave. I think was Can't Hardly Wait the same year or the year before, or I can't remember, but it was initially a lot more like adult in terms of the sex content.
And another one I got that was from this guy. It's not a boutique label, but there's a story with it. I brought this to the counter because I was gonna buy it anyway. It was $8. I know this is Jonathan's favorite.
Not bad. It's just
3D.
I get to the counter, and he's just like, "Oh, the dude that brought that in said it's signed." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, like he didn't have a certificate or anything, so we can't charge more for it."
Yeah,
it's signed by Alexandra Daddario.
Oh,
I looked online, and I mean, like,
yeah,
who would fake that?
I mean,
that's an odd thing to fake.
Yeah,
probably is legit. I'm trying to remember. Did she do any cons at that time? She might have done like Fangoria. Well, no, wait, Fangoria might have been on hiatus at that point. But yeah, that's cool. It probably is.
Pretty cool. And I mean, even if it's not, I was gonna buy it anyway. So I was trying to get a bigger reaction out of you, Jonathan. You didn't give it to me.
Pretty chill right now, man. This music you got me going with, man. It's a trance.
I gotta stop that if I want to get a riot going, don't I?
Was it 97, Jamie? Okay, that's a little earlier than I thought. But yeah, initially it was more of an R-rated thing. Maybe it was, I think it was one of those things. Maybe he had told me it was because like it was right before the American Pie wave. They might not have cut it down, but yeah.
Well, what was the first of those wholesome teen comedies? I bet at that point they had like a fork in the road. They're like, we could go this way.
It was Freddie Prinze Jr.
I was about to say, I lump Can't Hardly Wait in with She's All That.
Yeah.
Drives Me Crazy. Yeah. And then
it was Jason Biggs or Freddie Prinze Jr.
A girl who's totally not ugly, takes off glasses, becomes beautiful.
Yeah. Like, I'm a supermodel.
Like, not another
there's the glasses.
Is so fucking dead on.
It is. Yeah. But yeah, no, that actually was an R-rated movie at one point. I'm not sure why, because I think I was told like we'll probably never see it.
Where's the orc at to rap?
I think he's probably footballed out today.
Well, my Halloween order's still around. I just checked.
Patriot lost, Tom Brady lost, so I'm sure he's in a bad way.
Yeah, I'm getting cold feet on that Halloween order thing. I haven't seen evidence that people's have gotten canceled, but
there's none. That's what I've been doing this whole time.
I think we're all gonna get it.
I don't know. It's only been the weekend, right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow some shit's gonna drop. It'll probably be tomorrow.
I think we're all gonna get it. I'm normally negative about that, but it's Walmart. I think.
I wonder how many of those things, if they eat it, how many are they gonna eat? Because it's like almost $100 off MSRP.
But it's Walmart. That's
I get that. I would almost say they might not lose anything on it. They might just break even.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's no telling how many units they buy, and when you get into that, the discount is probably ridiculous.
Oh, I think they probably set their price. Like we'll
It's
pay
wild.
this, or it's not going to be in our store.
Like, what's going to be weird is it's going to be like the most bought Scream Factory box set of all time. Yeah. Because it
I
accidentally
fucking love these movies.
Keep doing these. Like, just.
Oh, they're gonna make steelbooks now.
They get more money out of somebody like me, though, that was content with the original Blu-ray set that I had from Scream Factory. Now it's like I can't just own these on 4K. I've got to get the rest.
I mean, I wasn't content with that DVD thing I have, but I wasn't motivated enough to.
I'm not paying
it.
$100 for those 3 movies. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I like H2O, but no, not $100 worth.
Those,
I like them all for their own reasons, but
yeah, I can watch any.
I
of
don't
them.
need them in 4K. I just don't.
But of all the movies to pick out and go, these 3 are $33 a piece, as opposed to the masterpiece that is the first one that comes like with every cut imaginable, 2 different fucking color corrected versions of the film, fucking extras out the ass. It's gonna cost $10 more than that.
Well, that's what they were banking on. 6 selling the whole set is what it was. They knew if we throw in like this will be 8 discs, that'll justify it.
It's not though.
Well, in their mind, it does though, because they're dumb.
If it gets canceled, I'm good. So
man, that's my thing. Like if they cancel, I see a lot of naysayers online being like, "Well, you're gonna get your order canceled." And it's like, well, you're just mad because you weren't up at 7. And that's all it is, man. Like if it gets canceled, I'm out $0. It costs me $0 to try that. If I get it, I'm getting 2 sets for $45 shipped.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna be able to flip the other one. Probably,
and I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna flip my producer's cut.
Yeah. I wonder how much that producer's cut you'll be able to get out of it.
I guarantee you, it's not gonna affect it that much because you have to buy a $100 set to replace that disc.
Yeah.
If it was available by itself, I'd say it would tank it.
I mean, there are obsessive Halloween fans out there though that will buy anything. So I don't know what how the sales will be on something like that minus the mistake. Scream Factory may just want like, hey, good, Walmart will take the hit.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it does get honored, Walmart has to take the hit because I think something like that could honestly bankrupt a company like Scream Factory if they fucking
yeah. If that was Scream Factory's website, you ain't getting it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't get it, but they wouldn't. I don't think it would affect them. They make money hand over fist, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, something like that, the fees they had to pay to get those movies.
Do you know how much money they make off of those Corman releases, those limited
Here's
releases,
the thing.
dude?
It's not what you think it is, man, because the demographic is so small. It seems like everybody we know's got that shit, but we all like that. I guarantee it, Gary next door doesn't have it.
Well, no, but those Corman releases, they come out like, is it 1,000 at a time or something? And
it's still small press.
It sells out immediately, and it's pure profit. Pure profit.
It's
The
not pure profit.
price, yeah, because they bought the Corman collection.
Okay,
they
so
own it.
they bought the Corman collection, but they have to recoup the money they spent on that Corman collection before anything is profit.
I'm sure that's already happened, though.
It depends on
what they gave for it.
I mean, they bought like an entire library. That's a little different, but there's movies that Vinegar Syndrome, it's around $2,000 to get the rights. Now there's more money that you have to
That's
put in.
Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah.
The Corn Shucker does not classify in the same.
Well, see,
breath.
but that's the difference I'm saying. Where I think you're underestimating how big Shout Factory is. They're a big company.
Not in the scheme of things. Like there's a reason they are a boutique label.
They're bigger.
It's like I got Norman
Massacre
McDonald. I got
Video.
Norman McDonald's out here. Okay, everybody loves Norman McDonald's right down the road. All right, little mom and pop been there forever. Everybody around here loves it. Then McDonald's is down the road, like the McDonald's. It's 2 different ball games.
I still disagree with you. I don't think that they're so small that a flub up on one release like this would
A flub up
bankrupt.
of when they needed $100 at least out of that. They needed that. That's why they priced it that way. It wasn't like we can sell this for $50 and we're going to sell it for $100. This is not good business.
They have to.
I think they are a company built on pushing. They test things a lot, and I think that's another one. It's just like that Happy Death Day shit where they decided this is just a standard Blu-ray. Let's see if we can charge $35 for it. They've been doing that for a while.
I'll give you they'll do that shit. But when you're talking about the October release for them is their flagship release of the year. Traditionally. That was this year's flagship. That's some kind of, you can't afford to gamble on that.
I don't know. I still kind of disagree, but
we can agree, disagree. Ain't no big deal. I don't work there. You don't work there. I mean, shit.
They also have to be.
I wish I worked there. They probably get paid good.
Like, I mean, once this Elm Street box finally comes out, like they really need to take time with stuff like that and make sure it's good to go.
Dude, you still have people searching out the previous Friday box set because they fucked up the other one so bad.
Yeah.
And when you see the Paramount 4K transfer, it clicks how fucking bad that Scream Factory release, the first one is.
I'm not. Look, Scream Factory to me is they're not the kings anymore.
I got a question for you. This is just a thought. What if Walmart got like what if those 4K sets, there was a crate of them that were covered in grease, and Walmart's like, give us the greasy ones. If you're gonna throw them out, we'll drop a sale for $22, and we get these things, and they're just like, we cut the plastic and grease pours out, dude.
If there's any practical reason for why it was $22, it would be Scream or Shout Factory pissed them off in some way. And they're no longer going to carry Shout Factory products. And they were like, fucking clearance them and get rid of everything.
It's funny looking at like some of the message boards though, because a lot of the people that didn't catch that, there are so many
salty, dude. I would be too, but I've been salty a million times. I missed the last one with the last Halloween set.
Well, that
$30.
That kind of thing, if anybody's like salty about it, just know I'm the guy who never runs into that stuff.
I never
got in on this one, so be happy for me.
And did you see it before my abrupt like message to the group, like go fucking buy this?
You're the
Wake up,
reason,
everybody.
You're the reason I got in on it.
I wanted to start calling people, but I figured that's a bit much.
Todd called me.
Wake up, asshole.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I saw like Todd dialed me and I didn't grab it in time because at first I was like, oh shit, he doesn't dial in the morning. I hope everything's okay. And then I think I caught like some of your messages in chat and I was like, son of a bitch. I guess I'm opening the laptop.
Buy it.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, man, 22, I have to.
That was what got me. It was like I wasn't gonna buy it at all, but at $22, how do you not buy that?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought about it, and I was like, I don't ever want to watch those movies again, so I don't really need to own them in a better quality. I've got them on Blu-ray.
You don't want to hate them with better resolution. Yeah. Man, I hate this, but it is fucking perfect. Look at that.
Yeah. I'm cutting myself during this movie, but goddamn, it's crystal clear.
You don't like 6J?
I don't like either version.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm interested.
I mean, they're not great movies, and that's very apparent.
H2O is the best movie on the set.
Yeah,
I'm most interested to see that one because of how apparent that fucking mask, the CGI mask, is going to be, like with a proper because every fucking transfer of that on Blu-ray is dog shit. So seeing it nice and crystal clear,
it's gonna look horrible, dude.
Yeah, it is.
You're probably gonna be able to see the pixels in the like shadows that they drew on there with a crayon.
You could kind of see them already. What I loved about it, and they had the problem throughout the entire movie, is that mask was entirely too fucking small. The CGI one was like right up on his face, and then one of the ones they created for the fucking movie was you could see dude's eyes the whole fucking time.
Yeah, it looked dumb.
It ruined it.
They should have just used the curse mask, man. They had the curse mask.
I mean, just use that one. Like, that's the best one to come out of the ones you guys have had to fucking make.
Dude, I watched 4 and half of 5 today. Like, they, after part 2, did not know how to make Michael look. They just couldn't pull it off.
And then, like,
he looks so comedic in part 4. It's not even funny, dude.
He's like surprised.
Yeah, like, and then 5. I mean, 5 is 5. Everybody knows
it's all
that
fucking
shit.
pulled back and shit in 5. Like, it's all like somebody sat on it before he put it on.
And it's such a simple design, and they just could not. They whiffed it every time, dude. It was really something. I would actually say if Michael looked better in 4, that would be one of the best ones in the franchise.
I still got so much nostalgia for that one, dude. That was the one that they would play on a fucking loop on AMC on the weekends.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but I also am very aware that it's.
Where the fuck did everybody go? Like, they just left us.
I don't know. They bailed, man. JC,
I'm trying to download this. Well, you'll see.
I'm here, but I gotta go to bed soon.
I need to go to bed, but fuck the police.
Fuck the police. But Big T, they did kind of give Halloween. I mean, they kind of gave Friday the 13th the Halloween treatment.
Yeah.
Really. They just made it like it sold out way quicker.
I remember that was a fucking achievement when they managed to pull that off.
Well, that was the first time anything had been done like that, really, right?
Any other time, dude, you had to get parts 1, 4, and 5 from Anchor Bay. You had to get 2 and 3 from Universal. You had to get 6, 7, or 6 H2O and Resurrection, and then the rest, I guess, through Dimension at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. That was a big deal. Scream Factory. So
oh no, Lionsgate picked it up after that. So yeah,
it's
now
complicated. We don't have a whole lot much longer to wait for Hellraiser and Halloween Ends at this point.
Couple weeks, man. I'm pumped for Halloween Ends. I know you guys fucking hate that shit. I'm pumped. I'm so excited.
I'm a
so
huge
fucking
Kills.
excited.
Kills is top 5 in the franchise for me.
18's my second favorite movie.
I have
Wait, your second favorite out of every Halloween movie?
It goes Halloween 2018.
You like it more than 2 or 3?
I like it more than 2. I prefer this timeline.
I can almost get that. You don't like the sister stuff, do you?
No, I fucking hate that. It destroys it.
Everybody shits on this trilogy, but the thing it's doing right is they have actually successfully reset Michael back to ambiguous Michael.
The problem is you can't erase it from everybody's minds. Because that was the number one thing that I heard from my normal friends.
Well, that's the
man, I hate that she's not gonna be his sister. I'm like, why the fuck would that make that any better? Like, it's way better that she's just unlucky.
I mean, if that's how you feel, okay, nobody can really change your mind, but the audience needs to take a little bit of responsibility to let go. You can't say the movie sucks because you have this hang up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love what it did as far as Halloween 2018, where it acknowledged that fans of these series are committed and knowledgeable enough that you can do some weird shit with timelines or circumstances and characters and such, and we're all up to speed. Like, you don't have to fucking explain it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been up to my eyeballs in Hellraiser.
I think he said, "Are you guys sure you bought the 4Ks and that $20 isn't for DVDs?"
It's listed as a 4K. So
Yeah, that's the only way it comes out. It's 4K.
I mean, hey, bro,
Yeah,
if I get
there are no
Where's K? Okay, so they send me that DVD set that Chris showed off the other night. Okay, I guess that's if it ships, that's worst case scenario, and then you just send it back.
well, if it's individual DVD discs, that's still an upgrade for me.
Chris cannot lose here.
Nope, I'm good anyway.
Unless they send him the bootleg of the producer's cut.
Yeah, from the old convention days where it's all like homemade. And that's true. Most of the Halloween movies are bad. I mean, I love them all. I watch them every year, but technically, yeah, most of them are bad.
That's not gonna be. You just funny more. Bought that from the creepy Kentuckian himself back in the day.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Wes had like a little bootleg DVD
store.
I remember
We got Myers down there in the corner with the. Is that the digital mask from H2O?
Yeah, I was trying to. It doesn't look great, but that was the CGI mask.
Nice.
I couldn't find a decent picture.
Oh, so you can just download pictures and.
Yeah.
That is, man, I want that.
That's the first time I've ever done it, but yeah, it seems
somebody's gonna walk around with just a big old cock on there.
No doubt.
Oh, breaking news, guys! I know. Are you all Terrifier fans?
I mean, I'm gonna watch it
right here.
We're gonna have Art the Clown on the show.
Oh, fun!
David
dude.
Howard Thornton.
Yeah,
that's the name. Yeah,
awesome.
That's dope, man.
He seems like a pretty cool dude.
I've met him before at I think Days of the Dead. I could have my convention.
He wasn't Art in the what was the movies? Tales of Halloween or something?
All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve. Yeah, All Hallows Eve.
Now, he wasn't Art in those, right? Just the movies.
The movie. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty I think that's basically confirmed. So
nice.
Keep an eye out for that.
That's a pretty sweet pool. I'm excited to see it, man. Like that 2-hour runtime, 2.5, whatever, had me scared, but I've been hearing good things. So.
I mean, I do hear that you could have cut some shit out of that movie and it would have been fine.
Well, I mean, 2.5 hours for a slasher.
It's a little much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it though.
Hey, Side Hustle Cinema, what's up?
Hey. Sorry, I'm falling behind on the chat.
I think you'll have an answer soon.
I don't care really. Like I don't think
Are
they doing something with it? I thought that DVD set was fine.
I think he's talking about the sequel.
like a new movie.
Oh, a new one?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, if you want to make me happy with the Friday movie, embrace it, man. Reboot it. Set it in the 80s so you can get around the cell phone problem and just cheese it up.
Friday the 13th is simple. Like, it's really not that hard to make a good Friday the 13th movie.
My take is just don't do it. And it's because you're right, Dan. It is very simple. And the production companies don't know that. And they want to make it something. And, like, we're going to get Pam and Elias or whatever his name is.
You really think they're going to bring Elias in this deep?
Yeah. Because it's untapped. And they're like, oh, this will add some substance. Like, that's what they do, man.
What I think you're going to get is it's going to look more like a Hatchet movie.
I would like that.
A lot of people would.
I want New Blood Jason killing, like, loathsome teenagers.
Just ridiculous strength.
Hyper 80s. Him walking through walls.
That's what I'm saying.
Rotted.
Set the whole thing in the 80s. Make it wild. Make it over the top.
Playing, big bangs.
It'll look more like the last Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think. Which I didn't love.
That on its head. I love that they flipped that on its head with that Texas Chainsaw remake, where you were laughing at the SJWs and rooting for, like, the best part of the movie is that bitch gets her head cut off in the last like 5 seconds of the movie.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Talking about Piz's girl, Jonathan. Careful.
Oh, we got Piz here. What's up?
What's
Hope
up?
you're feeling better.
Yeah, I didn't catch your feeling sick. I didn't catch your stream yet. Everybody streamed today.
He thinks we'll get a total reboot of the first and go from there, no doubt. And that's what I don't. That's one of the things I don't want. And I'll always say that about Friday and Nightmare. I just don't want them. I want it to just.
You don't want an origin story. You just want to see it out.
Oh, yeah, we know who Jason is.
You reboot the first movie with the twist, okay? Same deal, okay? Nice, sweet little old woman, except it's not Pamela Voorhees. It's Billy Loomis's mom from Scream 2. And you do a crossover event.
Jonathan, please don't put that out there. Please don't put that out there.
Aunt Jackie gets more work. Everybody wins.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what stream I was on, but I suggested like Laurie Metcalf. I actually think kind of a good choice to step into those shoes
as Pam. I mean,
it turns out she's Billy Loomis's mom.
Well, as Jason's mom is what I was saying.
M. Night Shyamalan's.
Well, hold on. The
Friday
new
the
Scream is
13th.
going to take place in Manhattan, right? So we're starting to see some connective tissue here.
I don't know.
I've always said, you know, that we're gonna get like a scene where like we find out that Woodsboro is connected to Manhattan by Crystal Lake.
I just want Jason to be Jason. New characters, drop him, you know, wherever. I do like the idea kind of not setting it in the present day, but other than that, yeah, I don't want legacy characters anymore. Just give us something new.
It's gone too far.
Yeah, one great movie,
The best
and then
part
all right,
of the
there
movie is deny that wasn't the best part of the movie. Or were you more of a fan of the Sally Hardesty bits?
She is hot though. Eyebrows. Oh man.
If you want to bang Eugene Levy, maybe, but I don't know.
He says that's the only way Victor can get paid, and that's the worst thing. That it comes down to money, then it's not going to be good.
I don't need to see Jason drowned, and it's I don't know. That's
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. The Sleepaway Camp remake. Like, how has that not happened?
I don't see the thing about that.
Do you not see where they would go with that though? Like, I mean, it's ripe for the time.
The past
I'm not
3
saying
years,
I
that
enjoy
seems
it.
really like an obvious choice.
That could easily turn into Black Christmas, though.
Oh, absolutely. And I love Sleepaway Camp, so I don't want to see that happen to it. I'm just saying I feel like, you know, when they make They Them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like they did it with Slumber Party Massacre. It wasn't as bad as that Black Friday. But it was very on the nose and very.
Yeah, I mean,
like I thought it was really smart, and it wasn't.
It was missing.
If you go back and watch
elements.
Slumber Party Massacre, there's some shit there. I mean, there's just is.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard not to connect those dots when you know, like, it's a female director.
Not to be a pervert, but the lack of the gratuitous shower scenes and stuff. I felt that, but I knew I wasn't going to get it, and I honestly had fun with it. It's not, you know, great.
It wasn't bad, man.
It's not as good as the original.
It was something to watch. Like, it kept me
I
entertained.
don't think anything could be as good as that in that vein, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind too. Like, I know some people are upset about a Terror Train remake, but I'm like, you know, that's not a classic film.
When does that come out, by the way?
That should be any time.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. And that's
I'm not in love with Terror Train, so
I think,
yeah, that's my thing. It's like whatever, cool.
I think there's an
Remake it.
opportunity there to make some really cool like costumes and just make it like a cheesy, fun slasher movie, and I'll probably like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's whatever to me. I mean, shit. Road Games is one they could kind of do again. You just do all the Jamie Lee Curtis stuff there. Prom Night, they could certainly do better than the last remake. So, yeah.
I just think if you keep it, Big T, I just think if you keep it as a period piece, I mean, at this point, the fucking 80s is a period piece. You just eliminate so many issues that you have now. The cell phone issue being paramount, which every movie has to overcome now, which usually leaves you with A, exposition dump, and B, stupid reasons for things not working.
Well, that's another thing. I don't think that it needs to be explained, and I don't know if everybody agrees with that. If you can avoid contradictions, just don't explain it. Just have it be, you know?
Yeah.
If you don't want to set it in the 80s, just don't say when it is. It's a lake in the middle of the woods, you know?
I think the amount of horror movies I watched too, like I had a blast with Barbarian. I thought it was a ton of fun, but there were those moments where I was like, this shouldn't have been an issue. I don't want to spoil that movie because it's new, but like there's certain things.
I know nothing about that movie, but I do want to see it.
Yeah,
you will have a blast. There are a few dumb things that, one of which they could have easily fixed, and it kind of drives me nuts. But it is a hell of a fun movie.
You know, the longer I sit with Pearl, the more I'm loving the Pearl X 1-2 punch.
I like Pearl more, but they're very different movies anyways. And
I think I like it more as a whole, like the whole concept.
Yeah. I hope Maxine is just like totally different. In fact, I don't know how I feel about Maxine being like a killer going off the deep end. In that they might need to change
in Pearl, I found myself a lot going, isn't she like a crazy maniac sex addict? Like, why hadn't she tried to fuck anything yet? Like,
she fucked the Scarecrow.
She not fucked the Scarecrow.
Spoiler alert.
She not fucked the Scarecrow.
Well, that's not
about this at length. She had coveralls on. There was no way she was fucking.
Well, I think there was I think I said this in the theater. I think there was a corn cob.
Yeah, that's right.
In there.
I was like, how does it even work?
That zipper was down, you know. You don't know what was going on.
But really, I kept going, oh, she's gonna fuck her dad. Or like she's gonna fuck she's gonna fuck that guy. She's gonna fuck that thing. And she didn't fuck any of the things, so I felt like
kill him for not reacting.
Well, I got a question. I was thinking about something. Is that the first in history, like, big studio theatrical release that got a sequel in the same year?
Well, yeah, it's Insta trilogy. I think they're shooting the next one in November, so you have a little bit more of a wait. But yeah, that's a pretty cool way of doing that. To be honest,
though, I think they shot those back to back, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from what I understand, he took the leftover time and money and just shot it real quick. Like it wasn't even planned.
It's a cheap movie.
Location shoots. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's a very cheap movie. There's not a whole lot to it, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like you said, there's no locations, minimal cast, anyways. Like it's really easy to hammer that out.
And if you're Ty West and you're handing in 2 movies for the price of one, they're gonna let you do whatever you want to.
He's gonna get something really, really big. I think
I almost hate it when guys like this kind of catch their stride because
I don't want him to become some Marvel.
You're waiting on him to jump, right? Like I love Jordan Peele and I love all his movies, but he's getting to the point where I think he's gonna make the jump to probably drama.
Well, I'll say the person who, and I love this director, James Wan.
That's who I was gonna say. Yeah.
He does it right. He makes those tentpole movies,
and then he comes back,
and then he makes Malignant. If that happens in another 10 years, he can make all the Nun 2s and 3s and like Aquaman 5s he wants. If he gives us 10 years from now that next Malignant, it was all worth it.
If I were a director, I feel like at a certain point, once I knew I was financially fine for the rest of my life,
do what you want to.
I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. I am making a women in prison movie.
I want to see Tarantino do a slasher movie because he can do whatever the fuck he wants to.
I don't know why he wouldn't. Like, he's got his legacy that's not going away. Just
Wasn't
make
Death Proof his slasher movie, kind of?
Kind of.
No, I don't.
Although that is
one.
his least.
That
favorite.
was like, yeah.
Well, I remember
but you know
him
what? I
saying,
enjoyed the shit out of seeing that in theaters. Death Proof.
I remember him saying that was his slasher movie, and the weapon was the car. I just remember like some kind of soundbite where he said that.
See, I thought more like it's just a car. There's a lot of those car-based grindhouse movies.
Oh yeah,
that's just kind of the vein that I put that in. Shoot a scissoring with the Scarecrow.
Maxine is going to be interesting. I mean, not to get like I well, as you guys know, I do have an interest in the Golden Age smut. So, you know, I'm kind of curious.
You 85 into smut,
I am into the smut, sir. Yeah. 85 is like that tail end of that golden era. So I'm thinking, when did was X 78, right? I think that was the year that we were in on X, roughly. So that leaves her enough time to go to Hollywood and maybe become the big porn starlet. And at 85, it's slowly starting to, you know, you're not the golden era anymore, although you're still in the big money making era. I'm thinking like, you know, you're a little old now, Maxine, sort of deal, because there's a lot of angles they can go with it, but I hope she's not the killer. I kind of like the idea of
well, there's too many parallels, I think, for her not to be.
Yeah, I get that, and she probably will be, but I don't know. The movie I have in my head, you know, utilizes the porn industry itself a little bit more.
She doesn't have to be the killer.
Yeah, Ty West is also really good at not doing predictable, so who knows what we'll get.
I mean, there should be really no reason for her to be a psychopath other than just like fulfilling like a prophecy from a crazy old woman.
He's gonna go really crazy with it. We're gonna get like Pearl 2137, and she's like a cyborg on a spaceship somewhere,
fucking the robot Scarecrow.
I mean, that would be
I'd watch
of the year for me.
I'd watch it.
Oh yeah.
What are y'all's thoughts on The Sacrament?
I like it. I like that movie a lot. I kind of wish it had veered off a little bit more, because it is basically the Jonestown movie. And I was like, oh wow, they really just stuck pretty directly to that, pretty much. I might have, I don't know, flipped the script.
Here's what I'm gonna say. You replace the lead actor with John Goodman, and you got yourself something.
I
mean, John Goodman can improve any movie.
Is there anything that John Goodman can't do? Let's go ahead and ask that.
I want him to get that right role to win an Oscar before he
deserves it.
With Death Sentence. What a nasty, evil son of a bitch in that movie.
Fallen.
I mean, he's
10
like
Cloverfield Lane.
Like, jokes aside, he can be so hilarious and then switch it off and be so
serious,
powerful. Like,
he's great in fucking Red State. Like,
oh yeah,
King Ralph.
Ralph.
The Babe.
Cloverfield Lane.
The thing about John Goodman, though, like, he's an actor, and a very good actor who ended up on a funny show. He's not a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
He's just an actor that ended up on what ended up being like the iconic sitcom.
And he just looks like such an everyman. Like, he's great. He's like Norm with charisma. George Wynn with charisma.
Yeah, no, I love John Goodman. He's amazing.
National treasure.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that Red State one day is going to be looked back on pretty fondly. You got Michael Parks, John Goodman. Who's the other little dude?
I'll be right back.
The awesome Christopher Walken impression. Kevin Pollak.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Michael Parks just he kills it in everything he's in.
He was kind of on a career slump for a little while, but he got out of it.
Mind if I use your commode?
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He's one of the better parts of From Dusk Till Dawn. Just that, what was it, Earl McGraw, which they brought back for Planet Terror, which is dope.
That's one thing. Like, I know not everybody loves Tarantino, not everybody loves Rob Zombie, but even if you hate them, I think they deserve credit for resurrecting some careers of great character actors.
Oh yeah,
you know, that's one thing. I know they're not for everybody. Maybe Tarantino at times is overrated to some, but yeah, I think that's a great thing.
Call him overrated, call whatever the fuck you want. I have a blast with those movies. They're so much fucking fun.
Yeah. You know, not to sidetrack back to John Goodman, but were you guys a fan of Captive State, the alien invasion movie they did? Oh, okay. Well, you're not I don't think it did much business at the box office, but that's a...
I don't think I saw it.
Alien invasion movie. It's very like heavier on the drama, though. It's not like a big special effects fest, but yeah.
Ooh, Argo's another good one he's in.
Yeah, he never turns in a bad performance usually, but
yeah, name something he was in that he was the problem with, right?
No,
fucking Raising Arizona. He's amazing in that.
His career, just like looking over his IMDb, there's not a lot of crap there. Sometimes he would take some smaller roles here and there. I forgot he was in Atomic Blonde. He was really good in that too. That's was supposed to have some sequels coming. I don't know if that's another COVID casualty or not.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Great movie.
Yes.
A bunch of Coen Brothers movies he was in.
Oh, the Big Lebowski's undoubtedly the best one, though.
Yeah.
You were out of your fucking element, Donnie.
That comedy show was fun for a minute. I was like, I think Lebowski might take it.
It's just like your opinion, man.
What a shit sequel, though. Did you see that sequel?
Oh, the Jesus Rolls? I didn't watch it.
No.
It didn't work.
I thought that was odd, dude. It was like 20 years after the original.
They didn't do it, did they? The Coen Brothers?
No, they didn't do it.
No, not the Coens. It was a cash-in. He was good in that, too. I'm not a huge Flintstones guy, but I mean, he was great.
Louisville has Lebowski Fest every year.
Oh, I got Lebowski on 4K for $5 the other day.
Mega Replay?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
just constantly me and you going in there, like trying to get there before the other guy.
I know. That's how I feel at the Dollar Tree now, dude. I'm like, I bet Jonathan already went there.
I quit going to the Dollar Tree because I'm like, I haven't found anything that I have to have there. Like, it's always the stuff like, yeah, I'll grab it because it's $1. That's not a good thing.
Sometimes you have to give it a minute. There's a few stores that don't really restock much until.
I saw somebody got Maniac Cop 2 on DVD.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I go, because of
see
that.
If you get something nuts.
That chance, you know.
Well, I found out that the ones on 54, they go through everything, and there's a couple people that work there that pick out the good stuff.
Yeah, I figured that happened. At least a few of them. Because there are like booths at the flea market built on Dollar Tree DVDs and Blu-rays.
half of the fucking used places around here are that way. You can go through and be like, oh, it's a Dollar Tree movie. That's a Dollar Tree movie. That's a Dollar Tree movie.
Yeah.
And they always pop up after they came out in that wave. Like Inherent Vice, there were 800 copies in Owensboro. I'm telling you that right now. This is the most densely, yes, this is the most densely populated Blu-ray in this area.
I think sometimes, like, there are some that are like in everyone, like Panic, Satanic Panic, and like every.
I've never
single
found
one.
it. I want
That's
it.
weird. I see that, and the Blu-ray too. Like I see it at every single one
with the Panic slipcover too. Usually, right?
Yeah, always the Panic slipcover.
I'll see if I can find it for you. I know one of mine had it.
Yeah,
a couple months ago.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll check next time I'm there too. We have to do a stream in a Dollar Tree while we're down there. Everybody's just got to go live.
There's so many ideas for shit we could do.
We're getting another Dollar Tree, by the way, Chris. I read that today.
Really?
Awesome.
On Frederica, next, you know where Pier 1 was? Beside the Sketcher store.
Dude, our Pier 1 turned into a fucking Dollar Tree.
No shit.
Yeah, it's huge.
So that means now there's like a square of Dollar Trees.
There's 4 now.
I don't know, man. I mean, hey, I'll take more chances to get some, and it's a good location too.
Yeah.
Is Pier 1 just dying off? I don't think I've been.
I think it's completely dead. I think the entire company went under.
Okay, so that's like complete rest in peace. All right.
As far as I know, yeah.
That's always sad to hear.
I've been in a Pier 1 maybe twice in my entire life. So.
It was so expensive. I remember going in there with my wife, like when we first got together, to get, because she moved in with me, so we had to correct what was going on in my place. And
you got lawn chairs.
No, I had a couch. Like it's just and my friend slept on it.
When I thought I finally met the one during COVID, I was like looking around and I'm like, oh fuck. Especially when she told me she was a minimalist, I was like, oh fuck, I'm fucked.
I had movie posters everywhere, so those got taken down.
Yeah.
See, I know I'd have to compromise, but no, I don't think I'd take them down.
I don't know, man. Women have a way of talking you out of shit.
Yeah.
You have to have at least one "Bless this mess" sign in that room you're in right now.
Mm-hmm. Yup. This one right here, though, this is all Johnny. It's my domain. Smallest room in the house.
I'm pretty sure if I see a "Bless this mess" sign, it's like, okay, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah. No,
Live, laugh, love.
We don't have
Live,
any
laugh,
love. I've kind of put
the real bad one.
Live, laugh.
We just
love,
have plants everywhere. Like my wife's big thing is plants, so there are plants everywhere.
It was funny. Chris McGibbon, Spooky Family Podcast. He had for a while it looked like he was moving down here, and like I was hanging out with them. He was going to stay here for a little while, but he was like looking around. It's like, you're going to be single forever, don't you? It was like most women don't like to see another woman's vagina when they like sit down on the couch. And
speaking of which,
yeah, dude, that's going to be the first thing that goes.
So
hey,
man,
she's out there though. Just so you know, she's out there, man.
Yep,
she's out there. Ben, that was one that I knew I would at least have to move some. At least like there's different levels of porn. Like the parody stuff I think is okay.
Nope.
But like
you got a long way to go here, Dan.
Like, cheerleader orgy 27. Yes, that's the type of stuff that I know I was gonna have to put away.
No, if there's butt fucking, Dan, you got to get rid of it.
Well, that's a bunch of Vinegar Syndrome titles though too, and that's the problem.
You'll notice I don't have any of them either.
You've got something that's pornographic in that. It's a big collection there.
No, just regular movies.
I would bet you got Caligula in there. That's technically porn.
No.
I will find porn. I'll come.
No, I know. I bought it all. Yeah, there's no porn in there.
You've got some Skinamax in there at least.
No.
You don't have like Murder Weapon.
I got Murder Weapon.
That's Skinamax.
I feel like if I push on that wall, it's gonna spin around and it's gonna look like Corey's basement sort of thing. This with like
bees hit you in the face when it spins around.
Yeah,
just a bathroom.
I wanted to put in saloon doors for the longest time for the adult section sort of thing.
Yeah, or the red curtain.
I've cut back. I mean, I have a lot, but there's I don't really buy like XXX stuff as much anymore, unless it's from Vinegar Syndrome.
So much shit.
Yeah, I do the same thing you're doing right now sometimes.
When am I honestly gonna fucking pop in the DVDs of the 10th season of Frasier?
Hey, you're about to have to upgrade that, man. They just made a Blu-ray.
I saw that.
Complete series.
Like when I do watch Frasier frequently, but I just don't get DVDs out. I fucking stream it.
I think it's not super expensive either. I thought I saw that on Blu-ray. Yeah, which means that you might get that as low as like 50, 60.
Frasier's one of my top sitcoms of all time.
Yeah. Another example of an actor that ended up on a funny show. It's not Kelsey Grammer.
But you know what? Kelsey Grammer just kind of is fucking Frasier now, man. Like the way he fucking talks, the way he moves, everything is Frasier. So I don't know. Maybe he's not a great actor. Maybe he's just a dude.
He's a good actor. I do think that.
And when he plays something, like sometimes he plays angry Frasier.
I didn't even like when he's. I didn't even know there was a Killer Clown porn parody.
I've got it back there. There is. Yeah.
Is it
Burning
good?
Angel. It's pretty good. Yeah. Joanna Angel.
Was it like Killer Cunts from Outer Space or something?
I can grab it, but well, no, I don't know if I can show that one. That might be might be boobs on the cover.
I mean, hey, if you feel like it and you can cover the boobs, I don't care. But...
I mean, I'm interested to see what they did with it. Like, what would you?
Yeah, I wonder how good the practicals are in
it. What's the cotton candy gun replaced with?
You don't want to know, man.
It's a dildo.
I like Frasier.
Do you have the porn VHS for the cases the size of cereal boxes?
That's about right.
We'll hold this question for Dan. I'm sure he does.
Oh, you know he does, dude. If it's porn related, Dan's got it. He's probably got like a 4K like anniversary edition of like Deep Throat.
He's gonna come back with 5 different versions of different Killer Clown porns.
Like the shit that Dan has never ceases to amaze me. Not only can Dan recall that these things exist, he owns them.
It's awesome though, man.
Thank God he uses these powers for good, right?
Exactly, right?
It is. Hold on here. Make sure the boobs are covered. It is Killer Cleavage from Outer Space.
I can do better than that. Come on.
There you go. And on the back cover, I definitely couldn't cover everything. But yeah.
They did a good job with the logo, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, oh, look, they used the right font.
You guys want the synopsis?
Let's hear it. I need to know.
The inhabitants of planet Areola are quickly becoming extinct, and one Earth penis could save them all. Not just any penis, a perfect penis. Experimentation with an imperfect penis will result in deadly tit lasers. With Areola's impending doom, Captain Sheridan knew she must send Jessie Lee to complete this mission. Why Jessie? Well, because she likes dick a lot. So that is the.
So there's really no
synopsis.
Yeah, but there's no clowns.
Well, there is. I mean,
yeah, that's pretty lame. But
kind of, sort of. I mean,
so is it implying that if they have sex with a dude with a small penis, they will shoot lasers out of their tits at them and kill them?
No.
I mean, they had to pick a way to go out, though.
Watch along.
Any imperfect penis, what's the perfect penis? It's like 17 inches, like thick as a Coke can.
I mean, there's one prophesied one out there who has like, under whatever criteria, the perfect.
It's got an elbow. It can fucking move and shit.
It's got a zip code.
It's that dude in fucking Mexico that fucking stretched his pecker out to 19 inches.
It's all foreskin.
It's all foreskin, but still, I mean, either
It
way, it's kind
counts.
of impressive.
Yeah, it counts, but come on.
Aren't you at a point where it's kind of a detriment at like 19 inches? Because I mean, like, let's be honest. There's
like,
certain
Dan,
things.
you don't understand. It's entirely foreskin.
He keeps it wrapped up in a
He
sock.
hung weights
He doesn't
off
use
his
it.
foreskin for years.
I'm saying even if it's like a legit like 19 inches, like you're not doing certain things with most girls. So it's like, I don't know. Like I think after like 12, 13, it's like, all right, that's good.
You know what? I don't even think 12, 13 is gonna do any good for you, dude. I ain't working with near that. I mean, I just don't understand how you know, there's a lot of control issues you got to deal with. You know,
I'm just saying, I'm stopping the stretching at about 13. Like, I'm good.
How about you just don't stretch it? That's an idea.
That cervix is not that far in there. Yeah, I don't know.
If you've ever,
may impair some guys having.
if you've ever hit an IUD, you know.
Yeah.
Do you though, Dan, have any?
IUD.
Do you have any big box VHS porn?
Not as much of that. I don't have VHS anymore, but I did.
Wow.
Even some of the DVDs for adult films, not like the Axel Braun stuff, not too long ago, they still have like the bigger boxes, which was odd. I haven't been in like an adult store in a little bit, but you can still see that, I think, sometimes. It's a weird.
I went to the adult store like 3 months ago. That is the most uncomfortable experience of my life.
Why? What was uncomfortable about it?
You have to see this place, dude. There was definitely a glory hole somewhere.
Oh, there isn't a lot of them. Yeah, Starship. I mean, that's like in the back. Usually.
Oh, well, fucking sorry.
I've only been to one once, and like I was with some buddies, and we were just like laughing at shit. But do you remember those fireworks / porn stores right across the bridge?
That's a hell of a combo.
Because it was two
hang
things
on,
you
wait,
couldn't get in town.
Veladas were
13-year-old
was a
me
porn
can get
spot?
everything.
Yeah, let's strap
Like
this
that one that,
dildo
like,
to the
as soon
bottle
as you come
rocket.
off the bridge.
Yeah.
They
It was
sold porn there?
fireworks and porn. Yeah.
Dude, that guy used to sell me like you take me in the back and sell me this Russian shit. Like everything that was wrote on it was Russian.
Take you in the back could have gotten a little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know it was a porn place. It was about fireworks.
Yeah, I think a couple of them were fireworks porn shops.
I remember, and I mean, I was still in Catholic school, like a kid that was like trying to sell like Playboys that he took from his brother. He was trying to
I
sell.
remember the
them.
first time I found a Hustler. Like I had seen Playboys before, and I found that
I don't-
Hustler, and
I
I was
don't-
like,
I don't fuck
"What?"
Yeah.
There's a lot more than boobs in this one.
A whole another breed of cat right
Like,
there.
wow.
Did you guys ever find porn in the woods?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I found porn in the woods.
Why was that a thing? Why?
Had to
I
be a
don't
stash
know.
spot.
Everybody has a story about it.
I've heard people bring it up, and it's happened to me. It's a really weird
We
thing.
had to have a place to put it.
It's a lot less like once upon now. I mean, I'm not saying it's a guarantee. There's definitely a lot of women that don't like porn, but back then it was still like somewhat taboo. Like, you know, you were probably a dude that needed to hide it somewhere or needed to get rid of it in some cases, you know, and you just did what you, because I've heard that story a lot. People just finding them in the woods somewhere.
You'll find it in a hollowed out log. Some dude was out there stashing it in a log.
Dude,
Usually magazines, but yeah.
about 12, 13 years old, man, we had a currency. It would be like a slice of a penthouse or something. Like you get half a page. It's like $6 right there, you know.
I get like your
Well, they just
snack for lunch.
Got
here.
burn marks.
And do you
all
remember the
around
first
it, you know?
time you went on the internet, like fucking unencumbered, and you found all that shit? You were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, videos were kind of an issue because they take forever, but
I remember all these clip, all the
I
clip
did. I did
sites.
pictures, man. They did like this. Blue.
Yeah.
Man, if you're
That's
really
just
hard,
like-
you'd have to print a picture out. Like if you
I
shared
mean, it
a
took like 5
computer.
minutes. You'd be like halfway in, you see a titty.
Like
Like,
the
all right,
moment
come on
I
now.
found out
Come
you
on.
could find boobs on the
Yeah.
internet.
You click and you just
Changed
go
a lot
take
of
a
things in
shower,
life.
and by the time you got back,
What's up?
What's up, brothers?
What's up? Talking titties.
What's the rec box set doing out? You watching it?
Hell no. I just sold a bunch of shit.
Ben's found porn in the woods.
You're selling
Big-
shit?
Big crack rocks found.
You
porn
should
in
have
the
hit
woods.
us up.
Hey, crack rock.
It's common stuff for Scream Factory. Should have either had so long that I haven't opened, or stuff that I can upgrade.
I'll buy that rec box from you right now.
I might buy the fly box if it's a nice.
Hey, everyone,
But yeah, see, Sud Hustle said that's still a thing in Florida, fireworks and porn.
I have heard stories about finding it like in the woods. I've never. I have like found it in like dumpsters before. But yeah.
I guess it's location, like out here, the woods and is a dumpster kind of.
I think if they did like chicken, fireworks, and porn, that may be like the ultimate trifecta right there. Where you can just, that's a one-stop
People
shop.
just stay there all day, hang out.
Live there.
I got everything
go.
here, man. I don't know why I
This
go
is
anywhere
heaven.
else. I got the chicken, porn, fireworks.
A toilet in the bag.
This is great. Y'all have a membership program?
It's got a gym.
Got
What's a
tent
good
in there.
name? What's a good name for this place, though? That's the real question.
It's just got to be everything. I don't know. Like you're done your workout, it's like, see ya, Tom. It's like, what are you up to? He's like, I'm gonna go get my dick sucked down the hall.
Who won the thing, Dan? You're the one.
I won.
Thing, Dane.
Oh, he found a dresser in the woods full of porn.
Damn.
Wow.
That's something very clever.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So some dude out there had like a stash spot that he'd been working on for years.
Oh,
proud
man,
of
it'd be
that
like
shit,
I
dude.
found a hole in a tree and it was porn in it, you know? Like, that's so fucking weird. Like,
It's a magic
a pile
tree.
of leaves, you know?
You just take your friends out there. It's like it's a magic tree. You shake it and like.
I wonder
do
what we'll
us-
get tomorrow. Bone chicken.
Oh, it's all gay dudes today. Come on.
That's a Philly, the Philly woods there. Someone found my stash.
Big T's first Playboy was Candice Michelle from the WWE.
Get that. I remember early on in the internet, like my access years, looking for the China Playboy images
I had that one.
because I had to know. Everybody was like, "You wouldn't expect it."
You know, I bet that thing is worth money now, isn't it?
There's a lot of those, so
I
I'm
had
not,
the
it's not a
one-
fortune, but yeah.
I had the one that was Jerry from Survivor was in.
Yeah, I remember that. She had like pointy nipples, if I remember right. Like, it was a little unusual.
Look fine to me.
Well, they airbrushed the shit out of that, so none of the girls looked like they really look like. But I remember distinctly the Jenny McCarthy one years ago.
Oh, that woman is gorgeous.
That was a big deal.
I remember the Sable one being a big deal.
Yeah, that was huge too.
Could you imagine being like so attractive that somebody's like, "Hey, you want to take your pants off? Here's a bunch of money." Don't happen to dudes.
Dad, those pants would be dropping if I was getting what.
Speak for yourself, brother.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought that might be worth a lot.
Playboy's not so much.
That you got to
I've
think, man.
looked
That was back when
before.
people still had yearly subscriptions to that shit, like
Yeah,
in full
there's-
force.
Some really early ones, maybe, or if you sold off like a collection, you might make a decent bit. But yeah,
What
I mean, it might be
your
worth
brother?
more than it was originally, but not much.
What?
What? I thought you were like unwrapping a snack cake.
Trying to package this shit up, brother. Get shipped out tomorrow.
Did you sell it all in a lot?
Yeah, brother.
You ever found porn in the woods, Jake?
I know I used to steal my porn from my older brother back in the VHS days. You know, there's such a thing when you're younger, it's still a big porno, and all you know, your guy friends get together and just like watch it together. Because at the time, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with that. But think back, you know?
There's not anything wrong with that.
I think we
Back then, like, we didn't have access to it. So if your buddy got one, you had to at least go watch it for mental images later.
That's true. And not to forget the like LimeWire days when it would take you like fucking 10 hours to download like a minute clip.
I never downloaded porn on LimeWire. I was always way too nervous to do that.
No, I downloaded a full episode of Money Talks one time off there. I think that was the only thing I ever did. Because I was like, I'm tired of these fucking 30-second clips. I need to know what happens.
LimeWire for me was mainly music. I don't think I did a lot of videos.
I remember some of the because I mean, again, yeah, that was you only had limited opportunities. But there were like early sites, like there was one, hold on a minute. It was like a plumber themed one, which was hilarious. It was fake as shit, but they'd like come in. Rectal rooters is what it was called. And it'd always just be like, you know, like, I need my pipes unclogged. It's like, we have the tool for the job.
Talking about
Rectal rooters, border bangers were, again, fake as shit, but they'd be like border, like, you know, we're gonna have to deport you.
You mean Mike in Brazil isn't?
Yeah, Captain Stabbin. There's somebody that's gonna listen to this and remember Captain Stabbin, who's just a
Do you guys remember the Safe for Work porn skits that they were making there for a while that had like
YouTube? Like they'll have like the trailers about the hardcore sex.
Well, no, this had people like what's the dude from The Office and like Hot Tub Time Machine?
Clark. He was Clark. What is his name?
Oh, Craig.
Craig Robinson.
Yeah.
He was in one. And I mean, they had like James Gunn in one. They were like celebrities doing these, and it was like porn that doesn't go anywhere. Porn that like the girl thinks is turning into a porn, and the guys are just like this guy gives this chick a ride, and it's like a bang bus setup. And she's like, "Oh, well, what do you want to do to me?" And he's like, "What are you talking about? I'm just giving you a ride." Shit like that. Look, I'm married, okay? Those were pretty good.
Yeah, there's a lot of fake taxi stuff out there. That's still going strong, and yeah, there were a lot. MILF Hunter was another dude, like more strictly internet type stuff like that.
Well, boys, I hate to, but it's getting late.
All right.
I gotta retire. Good night.
Yeah, I mean, we can call it. We've been going for almost 2 hours, so I expected to do like an hour. So,
all right. Well, thanks for talking porn and magical porn trees with us, guys.
You guys want to plug anything?
Flesh Wound Features. Give us a sub, and see here. Side Hustle. I know you've got a channel too.
Yeah. Side Hustle.
Subscribe to Side Hustle Cinema there in the chat. But yeah, Flesh Wound Features, lots of stuff. Every day in October, there's at least one show from us.
Usually great shows too. One of my favorite channels, personally.
Thank you, thank you.
What about you, Jonathan?
Nothing planned, but I am going to do a bunch of those 90s Halloween kind of watch along streams. Whatever I can find that we can watch on YouTube that everybody has access to.
Nice, nice. What about you, Jake?
Another thing I got planned is I think Thursday. Nick from the Lost Road Drive-In is gonna be talking Halloween, and then I got sometime in the future the Dead Pit show.
Yeah, it was didn't happen today. Okay.
Now Wes said he was sick, so we're gonna reschedule it.
All right.
Cool.
He had some bad Red Lobster.
No.
Oh, bad seafood's probably the worst. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by, and I'm going to end this super abruptly later.